Cameron here to give you the real-life examples and walkthroughs on yet another mail merge and how you can use it in your business. So the first thing we're going to do to get started, if you don't already have yet another mail merge installed, is you're going to need to go to Google and just Google yet another mail merge. Dun, dun, dun. Who'd have thought? So we click this top link here, this chrome.google one, and what you need to do is just click the install button right here. This is basically a plugin for Google Sheets is what it is. So it'll just install this in the background of your Google Sheets. That's how it works. Now, in terms of pricing, there is a free option available which lets you send 50 emails a day. So every 24 hours you can send 50 emails. So if that's enough for you, then that's fine. You can just click install and get going. If you think you're going to want to send a few more emails than that, then you're going to need to look at some of their premium options. Now, funnily enough, these guys, although their product is amazing, their sort of process is terrible for giving them money. It's really difficult to find out how to upgrade and pay for your thing from outside the plugin itself. So the easiest way I've found is to Google yet another mail merge pricing and then scroll all the way down to the bottom here, and you're looking for this support.yetanothermailmerge.com. We just click that, scroll down again, and click pricing. There we go. Wasn't that simple? Not really. So as you can see, you can email 50 recipients every day for free, or they've got business accounts and consumer accounts. Now their consumer accounts are meant for just individual people. That lets you email up to 400 people every 24 hours. Or you've got business accounts, which are for businesses, which is us, and that basically lets you send up to 1,500 emails a day. Now the smallest package here is $24. It basically, lets you send 1,500 emails a day from one Google account. So, for example, Cameron at entrepreneurcircle.org can send 1,500 emails a day. Now, this is $24, not monthly. This is billed annually. $24 a year. Kind of crazy. Excellent value. But this is just for one Google account. So if you want more than one person in your business to be able to do this, to be able to send emails from them, then you obviously want the Enterprise or Enterprise Plus option here. So that gives you 1,500 emails a day from an unlimited number of users. So basically, we've got, I think we're Enterprise Plus, just because we wanted that extra little support if we needed it, and it's only $500 for the year. Either way, all you do is you put your Google account email address in here, or the domain in here, and you basically click purchase, and it all syncs up nicely, so it's very easy to do. So, let's actually use yet another mail merge, shall we? So, how this works is through Google Sheets, okay, and it links in with the Gmail. So, to get to Google Sheets, obviously you just click this little boxy bit here, and you want to click on the Sheets icon here, which will take you to an untitled spreadsheet. Now, let's give it a name. Let's call it Wednesday's email, because why not? And what you want to do in this sheet here is import the contacts and any merge fields that you want to send your email to. So I think I've got mine here. There we go. So I've just done first name, last name, email, but if you wanted to merge different fields, you could have one for location or age or product or whatever you want in here as well. So as many fields as you like. So I've just used a couple of my colleagues so that I don't send any unwanted emails to any of our precious list. Now, what we're going to do now we've got our list imported, is we're going to write the email that we want to send to them. So to do that, you need to go into your Gmail inbox and basically just click compose an email as you would normally. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to leave the to box blank, and then we're going to put our subject in the box. So this one will say, why hello there. We'll obviously use whatever subject line is relevant and good. That is not a particularly good one. I don't know, maybe we should test it. We'll see live right now in this demonstration if it's a good subject line. So then I'm just going to write hi, and now I want to merge my first name into this field. So if we go to our spreadsheet, you can see the first name column here. It's called first name. So all I do, if I want to merge that, I use a couple little syntax here, and then I just write first space name. So it's exactly the same first name as it's written here. If this was first name without a space, then I'd not put a space in here. Okay, it needs to be exactly the same. So I say, hi first name, I just wanted to say hello. How are you doing? I miss you. From Cameron. With a smiley face, because why not? So obviously this would be an actual useful email and not just a test subject and email like this. This would be a very strange email to send to your customers or your prospects. But we're just testing it for now. So you just basically write the email as you would in here. You can put as many merge fields as you want in here. So I could put another first name in here if I wanted to. I could put a surname in here. I could put any other fields I want in here just using the same formula. So it's just little syntax, column, header, and then close the syntax there. So once that's done, we leave the recipients box, the to box, empty, and we basically leave that there so that it becomes a draft in our Gmail account. We come back to our spreadsheet, make sure all the data is correct, and now what we're going to do is we're going to click on this little add-ons box here, and you'll see everything should have installed properly, and yet another mail merge is here. Ooh, hover over that, and we can see here all these different options. So here we can start a mail merge. You can import contacts if you want. If they're in Google or if you use Salesforce, you can import your contacts directly here. You can check your quota for the day, those 1,500 or 50 or 4, whatever package you've got, how many emails you can send a day, and you can also upgrade your quota from here. This is much easier to do than that whole convoluted way we did it earlier. So let's go ahead and start mail merge. And what this does is it just loads up the little yet another mail merge box for us. So here we go. I can still email 1,500 recipients a day. Now it automatically detects which column emails is. So in this column C, if that's wrong, you can always just change it here. Now you can change the sender name if you like. It will still come from your email address. So I could put from Sarah at the EC if I wanted to, but it would still come from Cameron@entrepreneurscircle.org, and all the replies would come to me and stuff. So you can use this. We like to keep it as realistic as possible, so we leave this blank. And then here you've got email template. Okay, so here, oh my goodness. So these are all the draft emails I have in my inbox. And they all get pulled through here, and this is the one we were working on. Why, hello there. So I click that, and that is the email that we're going to use. Now, if you want to be a bit more creative with your emails, you can click this button here to browse email templates, and yet another mail merge. I've actually got a few snazzy looking templates. If you're into more of like a newsletter kind of vibe, a bit more graphical, then you can do it this way. Obviously, we prefer plain text emails. Plus, they're proven to convert better. So, why would you do anything else? So, why hello there, we've chosen our email here. And then, obviously, we want to make sure we track the emails opened, clicked, or bounced. We want to make sure that's ticked there. And then, if you want, you can set up a different reply to address. You can set up different attachments, different filters, all sorts of stuff there if you want. Now, I always like to send a test email first because I like to know that my first name fields are going to merge. Otherwise, it makes us look a bit stupid. So you just click that to send me a test email. There we go. So we can check our inbox for that. Dun, dun, dun. And look, here we go. So what it does is it pulls the name from the first one down. So in this case, it's Joanne. So this says, hi, Joanne. I just wanted to say hello. How you doing, Joanne? I miss you. From Cameron. Oh, isn't that nice? So that's all good. I'm happy the merge is working. Now I can either send the emails now or I can send them later. I'm going to send them now. Depending on the number of emails you've got, this can take up to like a minute. Boop, boop, boop. All emails have been sent. Little thumbs up. Sweet. Okay, now, as you can see here, what it's done is it's added a new column here called Merge Status. And it tells us here that all of the emails have been sent. And if you hover over them, it actually tells you when they were sent, exactly what's going on. Now, it's also opened up this tracking report here. So this tells us how many of our emails have been opened, how many have been clicked, how many have bounced, and how many have sent. So 8 have been sent, all 100% there. But opened, none. You can see it filters them all out there. So now we sit. Oh, oh my God! Lisa Sargent just opened her email. Oh, did you see that? How exciting is that? Oh my God! Paul Finnegan just opened his email. Wow! So as people open the email, as Nigel said in his little intro there, you can see in real time people opening their email. If I put a link, I should have put a link in the email, but it says email clicked, and it goes a darker shade of green. So this is really great if you want to follow. Oh my God, Emma just opened her email. Wow, it's exciting. This is the best bit about Yet Another Mail Merge, just getting excited seeing your marketing emails get opened in real time. Wow. It's really great for follow-up, obviously, if you want to follow up with people, if you send an email about a quote or something. This is a great way. Rob opened his email. Because if you've got their phone number in here as well, you can basically call someone as soon as they've opened your email, or a minute after, so you know that you're sort of top of mind and they know who you are and all that stuff. So if you remember, if you were at the last National, Nigel was talking about, how important it is to follow up with people and call them as quickly as possible after they do something. So this is a great example of how you can do that. I like to test it to see who's checking their emails at work and who's not. So, for example, Nathan Bradley, I bet, will be the last one to open his email because he's terrible at opening his emails. So, this is Yet Another Mail Merge. It's really, really cool. It just works so well because it's coming from your Google account and not from a CRM system. So, a lot of email providers basically automatically whitelist and let in Gmail emails because, a lot of people use Gmail for personal things. So, it's sort of like a mini loophole in the system of email deliverability. So your email won't get swept up in any spam filters or anything because it is a real email from a real person, because it is. So it just helps with that little bit of deliverability. It looks like a real email, it looks personal, so it looks like you've actually written it. It doesn't look like it's automated because the more personal an email feels and looks, the more effective it's going to be because people think it's for them. So that's all good. You can actually follow up directly in Yet Another Mail Merge. You can actually send another email. You can follow up email to people who have opened your email or people who haven't opened it, or to everyone if you want. So you just click the follow up button. It'll add a new merge status column here, and you can basically send another email whenever you like to, whatever group of people you want. So that's Yet Another Mail Merge. It's super cool, super easy, super simple, super fun, super exciting to watch these go green. Maybe I'm just sad. I don't know. But there you go. That's Yet Another Mail Merge. I hope that's helped. If you've got any questions, just let me know. You either post them in the Facebook group, the EC Members Facebook group, and I'll help you out there, because then everyone can see the answers, and we all learn from each other. Happy days. So, I hope that's helped. I'll see you later. Bye.